the senior-most official in the government. They are repeating something that Garcia has never been charged with, nor has he been convicted of. They claim that he is a member of the MS-13 gang.
There is never going to be a world in which this is an individual who's going to live a peaceful life in Maryland, because he is a foreign terrorist and a MS-13 gang member. Not only have we confirmed that, President Bukele yesterday in the Oval Office confirmed that as well.
The legal wrangling of Garcia's fate leaves his family in a heart-wrenching limbo.
As we continue through Holy Week, my heart aches for my husband, who should have been here leading our Easter prayers. Instead, I find myself pleading with the Trump administration and the Bukele administration to stop playing political games with the life of Kilmer.
Joining us at our table in the fifth seat is senior legal analyst Ellie Honig. He's a former federal prosecutor. Ellie, the judge is pretty fed up with all of this. And the idea the administration is saying that they can't do anything. They can say that, but then they're also demonstrating that they're not trying at all.
Yeah, either they can't or they don't want to. And I think it's pretty clearly they don't want to facilitate. Now, that word, facilitate, we already heard it several times in the opening. That's what's landed us in this mess. And the reason that word has become so important is because that's what the Supreme Court said. They did not want to cross this line. Explicitly, they said, we do not believe it is the role of the courts to order the executive branch what to do when it comes to foreign policy, foreign affairs, immigration. So instead, the Supreme Court gives this word facilitate. Now, what on earth does that mean? Has the Trump administration overtly defied that? Maybe not quite to the letter, but boy, they are foot dragging. This is the weakest facilitation in the history of facilitating. They have no interest in playing by good faith. They have no interest in they could get this guy back if they wanted. You don't think one call they could get this guy back? They don't want to do it, and they're playing political games.
I also wonder, you heard Caroline Levitt say there, he's a terrorist. They have proof that he is an MS-13 gang member. Well, provide the evidence. I don't know, just bring the proof and let's look at it.
This is a guy, a father, who was in a parking lot of an IKEA with his 5-year-old autistic son when he was picked up, and the father was given 10 minutes to have the son be picked up by his mother. This guy was never charged. So my question to everyone is this who we are as a country? I don't believe it is. And every single person who believes in the fundamentals of this country and believes in due process, that if you were ever accused of something, that you would have a chance to plead your case, should be concerned about this, Republican or Democrat.
And I think that's the key here, right? Because it's not just about him. If this president and this administration can accuse somebody of being a terrorist, then accuse any one of us of being a terrorist and do with us what they will. There's due process that exists in this country for everybody. And the fact that this man received no due process, he was effectively disappeared to a foreign country, a country which he came from, which he was basically got asylum.
It's not a foreign country. He lives there.
Excuse me, no, he does not live there.
He's a citizen of El Salvador.
Scott, excuse me, he got asylum in this country.
He's a citizen.
Scott,
does he have asylum?
Excuse me, let me finish.
No, he doesn't.
No, it's not that he, sorry, it's not that he got asylum. He got a judge to say that he could not be rendered back.
Does he have a deportation order?
Excuse me, he could not be. Can you let me finish? He could not be rendered back to El Salvador because he was at risk of being harmed in El Salvador. That is what a federal judge. That is what a federal judge.
By who? No. Who was he at risk of?
Excuse me. That was what a federal judge said. He could not be deported.
Risk of being harmed by? I'm asking you.
Who could he be at risk by? I don't know.
A rival gang.
No. Excuse me, Scott. Excuse me. Stop. Do you really believe that this guy's an MS-13 member? Because
I've got two heads of state telling me that they believe it.
Oh, okay. Your heads of state. Okay.
Let me address what Scott's saying, because maybe Scott, maybe you are correct. But the venue to litigate that very thing that you just said is in a court. That's where we should find out, is his claim that his life is at risk a real one that should prevent him from being deported, or is it not? The problem is that the administration tried to avoid doing any of that, and they just took him out of the country. Even though, she's right, Julia is right, there was a hold on his deportation to El Salvador for a reason. The administration has acknowledged that they made a mistake here.
So here's what I think is going to happen. He's either going to stay there, or if he comes back here, he's going to be immediately arrested, and if he doesn't want to go back to El Salvador, he's going to wind up in some other place. Somalia, Gaza, I don't know where. He's not going to wind up living in the United States. Do you think that he should have a process afforded to him? I think he's an illegal alien with an existing deportation order. He had one.
Do you think that he should have a process afforded to him?
I think he went to immigration courts on multiple occasions and has an existing deportation order.
Well, we discussed the outcome of that, which was that he was not supposed to be deported where he was.
To El Salvador.
So do you think that that process should be able to play out before the administration removes him from the country?
If El Salvador lets him go, I think